Okay, let's get started, you guys. Welcome to our Tuesday night team trainings. And I love getting together. Sometimes it's shouting out successes from the last week. Maybe someone's on fire and we want to hear from them and get some tips from them. Other times it's just a work session, and today it's because it's the second of the month. We want to refocus, reset some goals, and I want this to be a very involved meeting. You can use the chat. I want you to take notes, and you can also unmute yourself when you want to comment when I'm asking questions, and I want you to be involved and engage unless you're not able to, and then you can use the chat. But I'm going to read something real quick from John C. Maxwell, Intentional Living. And I love his books on Audible, but I have a huge collection of personal development. And I was like, I want to read something to you guys. And so I read through 3 or 4 books until I came across something that really kind of spoke to me. So this was really cool. Jess hopped on. Hey, Jess. Intentional living always has an idea. Unintentional living always has an excuse. Intentional living fixes the situation. Unintentional living fixes the blame. Intentional living makes it happen. Unintentional living wonders what happened. Intentional living says, here's something I can do. And unintentional living says, why doesn't someone else do something? So intentional and unintentional living are worlds apart in every aspect of life, including creativity. Intentional living is all about knowing what you want. Often that desire will be elusive or even seeming impossible to achieve. However, when we feel that way, necessity disguised as creativity can kick in. When it does, intentional living can turn the doubt-filled question, can I, into the invigorating, possibility-inducing, how can I? So that is my whole point of this Zoom today for our team training, is turning our intentions, our thought process, everything to be intentional instead of just fly by the seat of our pants and what happened to my month. I didn't have a roadmap planned. I have no idea what I'm doing. But if we know our goals, we know what we're doing, we are going to be mapping out our progress and filling our life, our days with intention instead of unintention. So let's talk for a second. I want to make sure that everyone at the very beginning of every month, you have printed out a new steps to success every month. So because I'm terrible at printing every single month, I just printed out 20 of them, put them in a file folder, and then every month I just pull one out. If you don't have a printer, then you can make one, but I want it written, I want it in front of you, because out of sight, out of mind. However, if you see a paper that says that you need to find 4 customers and 3 distributors, and it's sitting right in front of you, maybe it's taped to your wall, maybe it's on your desk, when you have it in front of you, your mind is like, I got to work on that. So that's your first assignment, is to make sure that you have a steps to success. And I always label the top of it the month that I'm working on. And so I'm going to write on here, okay, so I like to kind of set an intention. So I put Rocktober 2018 2 times, which means I want to complete my steps to success 2 times this month. I will be honest, you guys, many of you got more customers than I did. I was being more intentional with other areas of my life, and I was not being intentional with posting about results. I wasn't being intentional with talking about product. And when I did, that's when I started getting the leads come in. So I did not complete my steps to success last month. but my intention is to have this month be better than I was the last, and my intention is to do it 2 times. Which will mean I need to find 8 customers and 6 distributors. If you don't know where to find the steps to success, you can find it in your document library in your website, your eSuite. You can also find it in our team page, Legendary Dream Chasers. You can find it in there under files. You can also get it, hey Tiffany, you can get it, we have pictures of it in our Legendary Dream Chasers. You can save it to your phone and use WordSwag to fill it in that way, but you have to have a copy of it in front of you, not just on your phone. You've got to have it in front of you, okay? That is going to set your goals for the month. All right, Najona, Jessica, Barbie, Ugo, Loris, Lauren. Lauren, you are not yet Ruby. Is that correct?
Yeah, I'm not.
Okay. So those of you who have not yet promoted to Ruby need to print out a Ruby chart. And as you can see, so this will also be found in your document library or in our Legendary Dream Chasers files. You can find a Ruby chart. And I also like it on my phone because I like to post about it. But look at this. You need 3 distributors. And either one of those distributors gets 2 of their own. It's the perfect time with this distributor half off incentive where people can join and bring on a few people if they're taking advantage of their time. Or you find 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you have enough people to be charted for Ruby. So have this in front of you so you also know where you're going for promoting to Ruby, or knowing where you are putting customers or who's working on your team, keeping track of your team members. Okay, so we're printing the steps of success and the Ruby chart. How many of you already have your steps of success printed out and in front of you? You can unmute you and say me. You can use the chat. You can raise your hand on this little thing. I still don't even know how that works, but. Loris raised her hand. She said yes. Lauren, are you, your box is lit up, but it shows that you're muted, so I don't know. Okay, so get that. Okay, so no, not yet. Get your steps to success. I promise you, if you get that out and in front of you, Erin has hers, then that is going to get you well on your way of filling that out. Now, how many of you guys are nervous or intimidated by the steps of success and think it's hard? It's okay. I did for several years. It's okay. So raise your hand if you think it's hard, if it makes you nervous, if you doubt, can I do that? Ugo, you're like, maybe not, maybe.
Well, I think it's hard, but I'm not intimidated by it.
Okay, yeah, perfect. Yeah, that's 2 different things, which is great. I'm glad you said that. So Lauren said yes. All right, here's the thing. I used to be intimidated by it because I was afraid of asking people to purchase, or I was afraid of sales. Once we get that roadblock out of our mind and say the opposite. So if you just say, I am finding the most amazing new loyal customers and distributors to join my team. I'm finding people who want our products. I'm finding people who want to earn extra income from home. Erin says, it's not hard. I just don't want to let myself down. I was afraid of it. And so I just started saying, I'm completing my steps of success this month. I am completing my steps of success by the 15th. I am asking amazing people to join my team. I'm finding amazing people to try the product. But then I would look for those people because it was in front of me. And so we need to set that intention, whatever your roadblock is, that it's hard, start saying it's easy. Finding these customers and distributors. I don't want it to be like we're filling in boxes. Finding these customers and distributors is easy to me. I'm finding people every day. I'm talking about our products every day, and people are interested. So I started saying that it was easy, and I started filling out my steps to success every single month, and it became exciting. And I'm like, what was holding me back? It was me holding myself back. I was saying that it was hard. I was saying that I didn't want to ask people for money, and so then I wasn't doing that. All right, so I have some notes from every Tuesday team training. I go over my Omar notes that I worked with him for 6 months straight, and every 2 weeks we would meet together. So this goes hand in hand. Increase your confidence and you increase your business. Take the lead. And to me, that's so powerful because every single one of us here have decided to join It Works Global to change our life for whatever reason. And for me, right now, it's I need to be using our products and implementing them in my life that my lifestyle says I'm using It Works. I'm trying to stay healthy. I'm trying to work out some things with aging and hormones, and that might be different, but I need to take the lead and do my part. And maybe it's you with your business. Maybe it's with your confidence level. Maybe it's with setting some time aside for your business, but take the lead. Who's running your show? Who's running your It Works income? And so are your efforts because you're taking the lead or taking the back seat? So let's decide to take the lead. Build rapport. Again, we're not just trying to fill a box. We're not just trying to sign someone because it's half off. We want to change lives. Our products can change lives. So build rapport, build those relationships. So we shouldn't just be messaging people that we've never talked to. If you've talked to anyone a couple of times, perfect. Say, you know what? I know that I haven't talked to you in a little while. I wanted to let you know about a special on our distributor kits right now. They're half off. And I don't know if this can help you or not, but I couldn't not share this with you. Guess what? You've already talked to them before. That's okay. If you've never not talked to them before, build a rapport first. So some deep thoughts. What are you hoping to get out of this? And let's just narrow it down. What are you hoping to get out of October with your business? Put it in the chat or unmute yourself. What do you want to get out of this month? Catherine, I'm going to pick on you. Rank up. Get over myself. Okay, now I'm going to tell you though, ranking up can just be more volume. I do want you to rank up, and you can do it. But even just growth is still positivity. And so Erin said emerald. Catherine, would that mean emerald for you?
Technically it would be ruby and then emerald, but yes, I want emerald.
Okay.
I want to fill 10 spots on my team.
Okay.
I want to put this business first before anything.
Okay.
I want to continue the momentum that I have on my social media. Every day I've been constantly getting more and more Instagram followers. So yeah. I need to clean up and unfollow people. I need to make it a priority every single day, not just the days that I am off from my full-time job.
Yeah.
So it's multifaceted. I was in the middle of writing.
So you have not hit Ruby yet?
I have, and then so it'll be a Ruby 2.0.
Okay, so I was going to say you could have gotten that $1,000, but you've already hit Ruby before, and that's what I remembered.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so all of those are very specific, and I love that because you didn't just say rank up. You were talking about your social media, cleaning it up, engaging. You know exactly what you need to do, and I love that.
Also,
okay.
not being afraid to start random conversations with complete strangers.
Right.
Like in line, you know, blitzing and not feeling like I need to have the blitz card in front of me, but just chatting some people up, and not just one person a day, like multiple people, putting events on my calendar, including, you know, that's including one-on-ones, parties, online or in person, and then planning, like getting momentum with that and planning for the future for events.
I love that. And so if you're talking to people daily, and I just had this thought come to mind, if you're talking to people daily and you're handing out a card, or you're saying, you know what, I do weekly demos, or I do a weekly giveaway, or I do a weekly training on some of my products. Can I add you to my Facebook? And, you know, maybe you'd be interested in our coffee that we were talking about, or whatever. And even if you're not handing out cards, you're getting them on your social media or Instagram or whatever you're talking about. So that's a really great idea.
Thank you.
Yeah. So let's see. I was asking, what are you hoping to get out of this? And who else feels like chiming in? What do you want to get out of October?
At a minimum, I want to get 3 or 4 loyal customers for sure, and hopefully one of them to become a distributor.
Perfect. Now, a lot of our loyal customers love the product and become distributors. So I love that you mentioned that. What products do you feel like you would love to be marketing to find those loyal customers?
I would think, and I had a discussion with Catherine about this recently, Cleanse, the Thermo Fight.
It's hard for me too.
Well, we had a joke about it because she called it Thermo Fit, and I couldn't find, I didn't ring a bell, but that's a whole, the wrap and greens.
Okay.
I mean, as a core, anything else, obviously, but as a core.
Absolutely. And I love that combination of things. Those are very easy to talk about. And the more that you share one picture with a short story, short emotion of look at their results, and the before and after, can you imagine how you must feel if this were your results? Sharing, these wraps are not temporary inch loss. These are long lasting results that we want you to be pairing with a good diet and exercise. Or the reasons why, like when you're posting, and I wanted to talk about that actually, and I think I'm skipping to that. Your post has to be convincing them why they need it, not just my wraps are $59. Why do they need it? How are they going to feel when they start seeing results? What is the cleanse going to do to help them? And so the more that we start sharing the whys, the more that they're going to be watching. And then they're going to be like, okay, I've been watching you post about the cleanse long enough. I think I want to try it. Yeah, so that's great. I love that. So those four customers, and let's, I always say at least one, because we don't want to say no distributors. So 4 customers and 1 distributor, and just say, I'm signing 1 distributor today. And again, I don't like to say for myself, I'm signing 1 this month, because I'm a procrastinator and I'm going to keep putting that off knowing I've got 28 days left in the month. So I'm signing a distributor today. I'm signing a distributor today. And the more that we are looking for that and talking about it, then hopefully we'll be meeting our goal before the end of the month.
I wanted to touch on what you were saying, Colette, about the emotion in your post.
Go ahead.
You were saying, not to just be salesy and put a dollar amount. You don't even have to put how much it is. That can be in a message once somebody is interested. But you want to bring that person into an emotional state of mind in 30 seconds or less when they're looking at your post. So whether it's about the opportunity about going debt free, telling somebody else's story if you haven't gotten debt free, how, like you're saying, Colette, how amazing would it be if this were you, that you were getting $500, $1,000 a month plus a bonus, and you were able to pay off your car,
right?
For getting that person to an emotional state for them to stop what they're doing and go, wow, who is this person? I want to get to know them more.
Exactly. So sometimes we feel repetitive. And I've said that a number of times where I'm like, oh my gosh, I've shared my story so many times. Everyone must know that we've gone through bankruptcy. We lost our house. We had 2 cars repossessed. And then I went VIP and paid off cars and went on lots of vacations because of It Works. Guess what? Either they have not heard your story because you have thousands of people on Instagram and Facebook, and it's not possible for everyone to see your post the moment that you post it. Share your story. And it doesn't have to be the word for word. And I don't always go into detail. Sometimes it's very bullet pointy, and sometimes I share emotion about it. But I shared my post, I shared my story again, and someone messaged me today and said, I am where you are. I am now where you were at when you joined It Works. I think I want to join. It's because I shared my story again, and it's repetitive to me, but not to the audience who's going through it. So just remember that.
I think also a lot of people need to hear something several times before it really makes an impression.
They do. They do. And even I'm the same way. It's like I hear it once, you're like, yeah. They're where I'm at. But sometimes whatever they're going through, like as you continue to talk about it, you're going to be standing out to them. And so you're right. I mean, I think it's said, 7 or 8 times they've got to hear it and see it before they make a decision. So thanks for bringing that up, Hugo. Lauren, get more comfortable talking about more of the products. So Lauren, I'm going to give you an assignment. I would like you to learn about 1 product a week. Just go into your eSuite, find a product. For instance, let's say it was Relief. Read those little bullet points that are in Relief in our website. All of a sudden I was like, oh my gosh, I had no idea that it rebuilds the cartilage. It didn't just help mask the pain, it actually rebuilds it. This is incredible. So then I would go live. I started posting about it, and I had someone message me and say, I need Relief. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I've never talked about Relief. We always talk about the WOW products. And I have a client who's always ordering that Relief instead of taking cortisone and steroid shots because ours is helping that much more. So pick 1 product a week, learn about it, post about it, and then you'll become a pro. You can also post in our team page and say, okay guys, does anyone have any experience with Relief? Whatever product you want to do, and get our testimonials of it so that you can share that on your wall as well.
Mm-hmm.
Any of this is fair game for anyone, okay? Like this is all good stuff for everyone. I love the comments.
I was going to add to,
yeah,
we can tag each other in our posts. Like if you're using, say, I have really good results from the system when I first joined. So I just talked to my dad and I said, you can use my result pics because you don't have those results yet, but you can use mine. You can tag me in it. So if you guys are interested, I can share that with you. Same thing. So that's an actual real person that they can go then to that person's page,
right,
and go, oh, she did have these real results.
Yeah.
This person does. Yeah.
Yeah. Perfect. Okay. So Lauren's goal is 2 distributors and 12 loyal customers. Girl, we're gonna stretch. So let's say 3 distributors, 2 loyal customers, and I want you to say, I am signing a distributor every single week, and you're looking for that person. You've got an amazing opportunity with the half off kits, and just start sharing with people that you've already talked to, maybe customers that have loved the product. Say, I know that you're loving the product. I just have to offer this and let you know it's available. So October goals. We've printed out our steps of success. I know we had a few people hop on a little bit later. Steps of success, which is 4 customers, 3 distributors is our goal, and we are going to do it, right, guys? I'm not going to just say goal, so it's an out for me. I'm going to say we're going to complete it. And then we're printing off the Ruby chart. And the Ruby chart is 5 distributors. And we are all working together with these 5 distributors to help them find it could be 4 customers so that they can get $100 in free product. And then helping them maybe add a few more products that are helping them with whatever their goals are. And we can talk about this on another time. But you could hit Ruby. You could find 5 people that want to join your team and hit Ruby, and you're earning. I know Erin Erin, is it safe to share a general income that you got last month? Brand new Rubies generally are on the lower end of the average. As you start to build your team, it starts to grow a little bit more. But that average is between $200 and $500 a month. And Erin just promoted to Ruby in, what month are we? October, August. And paying bills, paying car payments. And how awesome would that be to be able to have that extra from a business from your phone? We have some pretty incredible products. We have over 40 different products, and we're coming out with more. And we're going to Michigan this weekend, and I feel like there's going to be more products, at least one announced. I certainly hope so. Okay, keeping on going. Plus the bonus, I know. All right, where are you at, and what are you currently doing to get where you're hoping to go? So we're going back to our intentions, what I was talking about with intentional living. And so are you being intentional with your day and saying, I know where I'm at. Is this matching where I'm going? If it's not, let's redirect and get there. All right, so the real questions are, how much money do you want to make? And why do you want to make more money? I want you guys to really think about this tonight. This can be all private. You can send me a private message, send your enroller a private message. How much money do you want to make? And what is the real reason why? It's not just to pay the bills. Why? Okay, because secretly I'm getting collection calls. Okay, how does that feel? That feels so heavy, and I dread looking at my phone. Okay, but how does that make you feel? It makes me feel like I'm a loser, or it makes me feel like I can't provide. Like all of this stuff. So let's help you get to your goal in October, and let's be intentional with our time. Are you happy with where you're at? Are you happy if your life stays the same where it is right now for the next year? Oh no. No. I have a lot of goals and I'm not staying the same. So I'm going to be more intentional with my time. And being the second of the month is the perfect time to reevaluate what I did in September and where I'm going in October. How committed are you for results? I can guarantee results if you're committed. So it's up to you. So are you guys committed? Yes or no? I want to see it in the chat. I want to see you take yourself off mute and tell me. I understand if people can't talk, maybe they're at work, but I want to hear, are you committed? Yes or no?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Good, Ugo. I'm glad to see you back. Julianne says yes. I'm glad she's on. Barbie, did you say yes?
Yes.
Yes. Najona?
Yes.
Sorry, I'm very distracted.
What, Loris?
I said yes.
Okay. Who else said something? I'm sorry. Tiffany?
Tiffany said yes, and I say hell yeah.
Oh, Tiffany said yes.
No,
Okay,
I said
saw
hell
that.
yes.
Awesome, awesome. So guys, with this confidence, you know we can start sharing. This is why you should join. And I want you guys to come up right now, if you can write it down, if you're not driving or doing dinner or whatever. I want you to come up with 10 reasons why, 10 separate reasons why people are wanting to join It Works Global. Why should they join? Let's share. Like if you guys have ideas, share them right here so that we can help add to everyone's list of 10.
Hey, Colette, can I share something real quick?
Absolutely.
I went live today, and I totally forgot. Well, not forgot, but I want to share something. So back in like my previous company, I had a friend of mine. Her and her husband were actually really, really wealthy, and they had grandchildren, their kids were grown up, and she actually joined the business just for friends. And it made me think, I'm like, so many people, it doesn't have to be business, it doesn't have to be for the products, but literally to make friendships or to literally help yourself grow as a person, because there's so much personal development, so much stretching in the sense of public speaking and organization and leadership. And it's just amazing. Like, so it doesn't necessarily have to be the business aspect, but how it can help you as a person individually.
Yes, actually. And we haven't talked about that since you joined. There are a lot of people. I had a girl, Lindsay, who joined my team just for friends. And I have to say, the friendships that you make within this business, we don't tear people down. We build you up. We're full of positivity. We're cheering each other on. And sometimes you don't get that within your own family, And so it's a great place to be. And so we're listing things in the chat: friends, positivity, financial, trips, pay off debt, health, excellent, contribute to your family's finances. Sometimes people are like, I just wanted to contribute something. I don't earn money. I just wanted to help out. Personal growth. And then you can share each one of those in one, not all at once, but share each one of those in a separate post and saying, yep, create a legacy, abundance, setting an example for my children that I can lead a positive team, and I can do something else besides being a mom. I can be independent and do fun things and help people, travel, date nights, post about that. And it doesn't always have to have the end tagline, join my team, it's half off. When you're sharing all of these positive things about this business, they're going to be like, all right, they know what you're doing. They know how to find you. Build my dream house. Yes. I search on Zillow every single night looking for my dream house. I know exactly how much it's going to cost. I know exactly what I want. And I'm looking every day.
Yeah.
Okay. So's Erin. All right. Here's a few more things that I had. Do not work out of fear or desperation. No, no, no. We need to turn that around. We are working through faith, through hope, and thinking of abundance. When you're working out of fear and desperation, and I have to, I need to, this isn't about you. This is about really finding those that we can help with the products or the business. And in turn, it's going to help you too. Take my babes on a vacay. Yep. Headed to Disneyland with your kids is one of the greatest accomplishments. There's so many people who have that dream. Do not chase the wrong people. Don't chase. Ask for them. Ask for the right ones for you to be guided to or to be led to, or for them to be attracted to you and to reach out to you, because you want people who are rock stars. You want people who want this as bad as you. And if you're begging them, we don't want to beg. We want people who really want this and see the value. You may be working hard, but is your mind right? So if you're still having struggles with negativity, like negative thoughts or frustrations, or your mind isn't right, please reach up, reach out, ask for help. We'll guide you in the right direction. And now be the professional. Oh, here we are. Sorry. I told you I have a lot of stuff. Like, what do you want to talk about on Facebook besides It Works? Be that professional. If you're the one who has amazing keto recipes or low-cal recipes, share that more often. If you have amazing exercise tips and tricks, share that. If you have makeup tips, share that. Whatever you are, share that more and be that pro in your field besides It Works to grab others' attention of who you are and what knowledge you have. People want to come to you because they get funny memes all the time. I had a friend who only talked about coffee, and she had these funny things all the time. And so people would come to her page just to get that, just to get the coffee memes. So maybe you have a game plan for budgeting. Maybe you're really good at organization, cooking, vacations, whatever it is. Speak that, become that person, and start, maybe look for a little bit more content of, hi, hon. Find, like, I love vacations. I love beach. I love dreaming about our latest vacations. And so if you're thinking about it, try to express it a little bit more. We don't want to be boring. We don't only want to be It Works. Okay. The last thing I want to go over is we have so much useful information in our team page. I know Tiffany has shared her, I think you've shared it in our team page, maybe not, her daily activities. And then we have, this one's not yours, is it? Yeah, so that we've got this daily activity tracker. We have a different Pushing for Ruby checklist, kind of a daily activity tracker. Lots of ways to kind of keep you focused on what's necessary to have a well-rounded work session. If you just put in 1 hour a day in your business, you're going to see growth. If you have 2 hours to work your business, you're going to see faster growth. And sometimes we think that 2 hours a day is just this. I'm just scrolling. No, that's not work. So Tiffany has one.
Here's what mine looks like. I don't know if you guys can see it.
Yes, I remember that.
So yeah, so I have all the activities here. And then I have for each day, and sometimes I put a check mark or X or whatever.
Yeah.
So, and it also helps me because when I get to the end of the month, if I see that my volume's down, I'll look back at my tracker and I'm like, oh, I didn't really show up to work.
Right. Yeah, so it keeps you on track of rounding out what your activities are and not just doing the scroll, not just posting, but doing other things. Do you want to share a few things that are on that list just to give them an idea?
So on my list, I have send 20 messages, follow-ups, like, comment on Facebook, like, comment on Instagram, add 10 new Facebook requests, follow 20 new people on Instagram, which you should be following a lot more than that. Happy birthdays, personal development, and working out.
Yeah. Awesome. So, all right. So what is everyone's, I know that you've listed some of your goals. List one thing that you're going to, how do I want to word it? Not necessarily eliminate, but what's one thing that can take a back seat this month, and what's one thing that you're going to improve on this month? You can unmute or you can type it. I don't care. What do you want to do?
I plan on putting in a power hour, well, at least 2 every single day. And this is aside from me working my full-time job. So that may mean that I have to wake up early or stay up late, but I'm going to get it done because I've got huge goals this month.
I have not heard your goals yet.
Oh, I'm sorry. So I have been stuck at, a lot of you guys don't know that, but this is my second time around with It Works, and I've been stuck at Emerald, and so my goal is to get to Diamond. So I'm going to be doing a lot of host to post this month.
Yes, I love it. Okay. So you said 1 power hour, or did you say 2?
2 power hours.
Awesome. Okay. When Catherine said putting everyone else first, I thought that's what you're going to do better. And I'm like, no, girl. No, girl. Putting in 1 to 3 power hours daily. So the way I would like to recommend that is you knowing what tomorrow brings, that you'll say, I know what tomorrow brings. This is how much time I'm going to put in tomorrow. If you have to take it 1 day at a time, that's fine, girl. Do it 1 day at a time, because sometimes I can't put in 3 hours in 1 day because I know that day is crazy, but I know that I can put in 1. And so just commit to yourself every single night for the next day what you're going to do.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm the queen of putting everyone else first. So that's absolutely taking a huge back step. Is not putting everyone first before me. And not feeling guilty or selfish.
Right.
That everybody else in the world puts themselves first. So why am I not doing that?
Yep. Yep. And you're going to put TV and movie time can take a back seat, which you can still have TV and movie time, but maybe say, I'm not going to take that time until I've put in a power hour, until I've done this. We have to treat this like a business if you want business income. Someone had said something amazing, and it was like, you'll have plenty of time for TV and movie time, but why are you saying I'm going to have 3 hours of movie time or TV time? Girl, you need to be, if you can't pay your bills, you kind of need to like prioritize some things right now and get hustling. So I like that you said that. Erin said more quality engagement. I think that's very, very important. We do need to have some quality engagement because we can post all we want and message all we want, but if we're not engaging, it's not going to go very far. Lauren, focusing more on interaction and building relationships. Yes. I have kind of gotten away from it, but I used to have a 20s list. And, you know, when we are working on our hundreds list, when we are engaging with a lot of people, there's a lot of people we come in contact, but there are a few people that really we were drawn to them. And those are the people that you're like, they're super positive. They have amazing things to say. They have a lot of engagement. I would love for them to be on my team because they'd make me a better person. And so those people are my top 20 that I'm like, you know what? I love you so much. Don't know if you've ever been thinking about earning a little extra money on the side. Don't know if you know what I do. I'd love for you to join my team. And so finding those people, it's exciting to find those people that really are magnetic. I love to look for those people. Okay, Catherine. Oh, she's gone. Bye.
I was watching if I could share something really quick.
Yeah,
I was watching a distributor video, and I don't know, maybe it was one of the Dark Horse videos, but it said, basically, stop crying about the fact that your distributors aren't working. This is your business. Pretend you own a donut shop and you have 5 employees. If your 5 employees quit, what are you going to do? Are you going to give up and close your doors? No, you're going to put in overtime to make sure your business continues to thrive. And I love that because a lot of people, they get so discouraged when their distributors aren't working. They feel like, oh, it's all on me. But at the end of the day, it is your business. It is all on you. So yeah. I love that, you know, if people quit, that should just kind of push you more because you have to make your business thrive. You can't just close your doors because people quit.
Yeah, exactly. I joined, well, initially for free product. I joined for an extra couple $100 a month. I didn't know who was going to join my team. I had no idea. And so it was on me. So after things got rolling, you know, if people quit or people aren't working, if they don't catch the vision like I do, like you said, I can't quit because I never joined for them. I joined for me. It is my business. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So I hope we've given a lot of food for thought and given you some direction of where to go from here. If you don't feel that way, if you don't know where to go, what to do, message us. That's what we're here for. But steps of success, print it out. Get your Ruby chart out, print it out, and then the list of 10 reasons to join It Works Global and post about it once a day. Like Lauren, learn about one product a week, really learn about it, figure it out, ask for testimonials and share about it. Finding the checklist that fits you, whether it's this Ruby checklist or the chart like Tiffany's activity list or this one, these will keep you on track with what to do every day. And if, like I said, if you just put in 1 hour, you're gonna see a difference. 2 hours, girl, you're rocking it. So, questions, open forum. Tiffany, do you have anything that you want to add?
These are my notes that I took all day. You know, I always take notes.
Yeah.
Let me just look through here.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so here's what I have. I said, this is your job, it's your business. How often are you showing up to work? Are you showing up here or there? Are you showing up a few hours a week? If this was a job that you physically had to show up to and showed up as often as you're showing up to your It Works business, how do you think your paycheck would look? How do you expect to promote if you don't show up to work? How do you expect your paycheck to grow if you're not enrolling customers? So when you think about that, you know, a lot of people, I know they put their It Works business on the back burner. If I have time, I'll get to it. Or when I have an extra moment, I'll work it. But if you actually look at it like a business and realize that you have to show up, you're going to look at it as more of a priority. If you have a priority to promote, then you have to make your business a priority as well and not just put it on the back burner.
Tiffany, can you tell us what was your highest check before you quit?
$6,500.
Oh my gosh.
No, I'm sorry, $6,800.
$6,800.
$6,800, and that was when I hit double diamond. And that check was more than I make at my full-time job that I've been at for 22 years. So I hit double diamond, and I'll never forget opening up that check, and I was like, ah! So, yeah, and then I quit after that.
What was that last part?
I said, and then I quit after that.
I know.
So, don't quit, guys.
Don't quit. It's real. I mean, Tiffany's from Vegas, mom of 2, and always worked full time, and
Always.
Personal trainer, and like busy mama, and can do this. I am from a small town in Utah and was shy and broke and didn't know what I was doing, and figured it out, you know. And so ask all the questions. Don't think that you're ever bugging us. Ask.
And these
post.
bonuses are real, guys.
Yeah, they really are. The bonuses are real. So anything can happen. We want to help you. We want to see you successful. And so if we didn't touch on anything tonight, that if we missed something that you need, message us behind the scenes and let's figure out something that can work for you, because we really want to help you guys. Anything else? Anyone? No?
This has been very helpful. Thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome. I'm glad you hopped on. Okay, guys, I
If
did.
anybody wants, I'm sorry, if anybody wants me to send them my daily activity tracker, just send me a message and I'll gladly email it to you. I just need your email address.
Yeah. Her name's Tiffany Perez, and you can find her in Legendary Dream Chasers. Okay.
Actually, you know what? I'll make a post on our team page.
Yep.
That way you could just drop your email address.
Yeah. And I will be posting again in our team page, asking what your aha moments, what you thought about this team training. I want to hear from you guys. I'm also recording this, so I will list the recording that you can pass on to your team members, so that they can watch it if you felt that this is something that they might need. So